They were so welcoming to Julie and so excited to read her book. And now I come here today, and there's probably 60 or 70 people here now. And that just says something so beautiful about this town. And if I talk about leaving this town to go to school, I'm going to start crying right here in public. And I'm not too excited about that. So, but I will say that it's been an honor to be the editor of the Monitor for 10 years. And part of the reason is because I've had the privilege of telling stories like these. So, thanks.
And I get some food today for everybody to share my Chinese cooking talent. Is that lighting? And if anybody have a question and just keep.
Do you have books here with you?
Yeah, I do have
one.
Yeah. Question?
Not a question, but I was at your last book signing and bought your book. The next afternoon, I sat down to read it. I read it till I had to get up and get my husband's supper. After that, I went back to reading the book until bedtime. Okay? The next morning, I got up, after breakfast, I sat down and read the book and finished it. It is that fascinating. It is that good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't have a question, but I was in the post office picking up a book from Amazon.com in late December, and she handed me, she goes, "You like books?" And I said, "Yeah, not the online. No, I like the whole book." She goes, "I wrote a book," and I'm like, "Holy crap." As someone who's working on her dissertation seems like forever, I know what it takes to write anything. How many of you even write letters anymore, okay? So she reaches in her little secret pocket, pulls out the card, and it's got her name and the name of the book. And I went, I'm ordering it. I didn't care what it was about. I didn't care anything. The fact that I knew someone in everyday life who I've seen working, wrote a book, it impressed the hell out of me. It hadn't even been published yet. When I went to order it, it said, "This is not ready for publication, but we'll let you know when it comes out." That's how soon I ordered her book, and I read it and ate it, like that woman there, in minutes. And I told everybody I want to know about it. And I went back and had her sign it in the post office. And I told everybody in the post office, get her book, read her book, read her book. Because, for many reasons, but one of the biggest ones is to see that she's lived a life that you had, no one here had a clue. All we knew was we had an Asian woman working at the post office, and if you pissed her off, all of a sudden she couldn't speak English anymore. Okay, so the best bet was always be nice to her. So we became friends through that, but I watched her get people, oh my God, I loved it. But oh, they must have pissed her off, because there she goes. Oh no, I need key, no ma'am, no key. Wait. But anyway, it just made me happy to have her share that, and a person who lived through that Vietnam experience. All I knew was the negative Americans' viewpoint of it. Okay, so I had no idea what really went on there, and so this is great. It made me go out and do some more research, and I hope you write another book.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, thank you.
Thank you. I actually writing the second book, and it's in the middle, but I don't know when it's gonna be done. Depends on how my mom feels, and depends on how hard at the post office. Whatever, depends some reason. But the second book gonna be the awful truth about the post office.
Thank you.
So, are you ready to retire? I told him that I say, my life is the book for my personal life is done. So now I'm working on my career in America, and then there was so many interesting information that nobody out there can feel that, except the post employee. How hard we work or how awful we're suffering during the service seasons and the customers, some nasty people, all kind of things like that. But my second book gonna be bring a lot of memory for the either 100 years later, the post office not survive anymore, you still feel the vibe of the postal service around you, just like the collection box out there, high up, just like that. And so I'm working on it, but I don't know when it'll be done. Just the second book. And then I just wanted to say and let everybody know that I'm going to University of North Dakota for the presentation and book signing on August 21st.
Okay, no snow there then.
Yeah.
So can anybody say good luck to me? And
I have a question.
yes,
You said that you had family in China. So were you a Chinese family living in Vietnam?
Are you Vietnamese or are you Chinese?
my father from China,
Okay.
and he married my mother, and my
Okay.
mom is half Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah, so we basically grew up in Chinese culture. We learn Chinese, we celebrate Chinese, celebration and everything.
You said you celebrated the Chinese New Year in Vietnam. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, in Vietnam, it's just like they get absorbed in Chinese culture. So
Yeah, they
whatever
still
the
can.
Chinese have, the Vietnamese doing that.
Oh, okay.
Especially I live in the Chinese community, and we just go to school and private school that founded by a group of Chinese associate in town. So we basically Chinese. When anywhere I go out there, I just tell people I'm Chinese, regardless I'm from Vietnam. And I
Thank
speak
you.
Chinese.
谢谢.
Cheers, yeah. And anybody else have a question?
They want to eat.
Yeah, everybody can get food, and then if anybody have a question, then
And Laura, I thought we'd set up in the back for the books, Rick, if you want to use one of those tables. And then we're going to have a drawing, but I need to know who didn't get some books.
Pick it.
Who didn't get a number? I know Susan did.